Good morning students. This is 11th standard botany video class, video 2. In this video, we are going to continue the lesson respiration under the unit 5 plant physiology, functional organization. Dear students, in the previous video class, we have seen what is the difference between respiration and photosynthesis. How photosynthesis is taken place in the daytime, and daytime and nighttime how respiration is taken place, and also we have seen compensation point in the previous video. Now we are going to see the glycolysis process. That means respiration is divided into two types. One is the aerobic respiration, another one is the anaerobic respiration. Different stages occur in the aerobic and anaerobic respiration is known as glycolysis, link reaction, Krebs cycle, and electron transport chain. Now we are going to see the glycolysis process in a detailed manner in this video. Dear students, see the process glycolysis. The Greek word glykos means glucose. Lysis means splitting. A 6-carbon compound of glucose, which is split into 2 molecules of 3-carbon pyruvic acid. It is taken place in the cytoplasm, and also it is observed in the unicellular fungi named yeast. Was observed by 3 scientists, Emden, Meyerhoff and Parnas. So this cycle is known as EMP pathway. It is divided into 2 phases. One is the preparatory phase or exose phase. That means totally 10 reactions are taken place in glycolysis. 1 to 5 the chemical compounds involved in the reaction, which is 6-carbon compound. So these are known as exose phase. Another one, payoff phase or oxidative phase, which is 3-carbon compound. So they are known as triose phase, taken place from the 6 to 10 step. First we are going to see the preparatory phase or exose phase. The glucose is the 6-carbon compound enter into the glycolysis process from the sucrose, which is the end product of the photosynthesis. Now we all know that one. C6H12O6 is the formula for glucose. It is the end product of photosynthesis, which is produced from the sucrose. So this glucose, which is 6-carbon compound, enter into the glycolysis process. In the first step of glycolysis, the 6-carbon glucose molecule is phosphorylated. Phosphorylated means addition of phosphate molecule. So glucose is phosphorylated into glucose 6-phosphate. This reaction is taken place by the enzyme hexokinase, and the subsequent steps or reaction taken place with the help of different enzymes. At the end of this glucose 6-phosphate phase, it is modified into fructose 1,6 bisphosphate. This fructose 1,6 bisphosphate is cleaved into 2 molecules. One is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Another one is the dihydroxyacetone phosphate. by the enzyme is known as aldolase. So these two are isomers and also interconvertible. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is again converted into dihydroxyacetone phosphate. This dihydroxyacetone phosphate is again converted into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. So both of them are known as isomerase. So these two are isomerized into another form with the help of the enzyme is known as isomerase, which is 3-carbon compound. Now 2 molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is enter into the next phase, that is payoff phase. During the preparatory phase, 2 ATP molecules are consumed in the step 1 and step 3. That one we will see in the flow chart of glycolysis. Dear students, see the diagram. This is the overall reaction or stages of respiration. First one, glycolysis, is taken place in the cytoplasm. It is a common process occur in both aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Another one is the link reaction, is taken place in the inner mitochondrial membrane. Another one, Krebs cycle, which is taken place in the inner membrane of the mitochondria. So this is the diagrammatic representation which are showing all the stages of respiration. See, in glycolysis, glucose is the 6-carbon compound which is converted into 2 molecules of pyruvic acid. In anaerobic respiration, these 2 molecules of pyruvic acid which is converted into ethyl alcohol plus carbon dioxide and lactic acid. In aerobic respiration, this 2 molecule of pyruvic acid is converted into acetyl coenzyme A. Then this acetyl coenzyme A is used in the Krebs cycle. Then they are having the coenzyme FAD and NAD. So these FAD and NAD are entered into the electron transport chain in which ATP molecule is formed. Oxygen is absorbed by ETC and produce 1 molecule of water. During Krebs cycle, 2 ATP is produced. At the same time, 4 carbon dioxide molecules are released. See the glycolysis process. The glucose is converted into 2 molecule of pyruvic acid. It consumed, that means utilized or used 2 molecules of ATP. So that's why they given ATP is used in the glycolysis process in the preparatory phase to produce 2 molecule of pyruvic acid. The second phase is the payoff phase. The glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is phosphorylated, oxidatively phosphorylated into 2 molecules of 1,3 bisphosphate, glyceraldehyde 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate. So they change it into glycerate, 1,3 bisphosphoglycerate. During this reaction, 2 NAD pluses get reduced into NADH2. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate liberates 1 molecule of water by the enzyme dehydrogenase. Further reaction is carried out by different enzymes. At the end, 2 molecules of pyruvate are produced. In this phase, 2 ATP molecules are produced at the step between 7 and at the step 7, and 2 ATPs are two ATPs are produced at the step 7 and another 2 ATPs produced at step 10. The direct transfer of phosphate molecule from the moiety from substrate molecule to ADP and is converted into ATP is known as substrate level phosphorylation. That means directly the phosphate molecules are added to the ADP and converted into ATP. So this is known as substrate level phosphorylation is taken place in the glycolysis process. Or this phosphorylation is known as direct phosphorylation or transphosphorylation. During this glycolysis process, at the step 9, 2-phosphate phosphoglycerate dehydrated into phosphoenol pyruvate. A water molecule is removed by the enzyme enolase. As a result, a enol group is formed within the molecule. This process is called enolation. Is the important 2-mark question. That means during the reaction at step 9, phosphoglycerate dehydrated into phosphoenol pyruvate. A water molecule is removed from the enzyme enolase. As a result, enol group is formed within the molecule. This process is known as enolation. The energy budget of glycolysis is totally 4 ATP. That means the 7th step and the 10th step, 2 ATP plus molecules are produced, isn't it? So 4 ATP and 2 NADH molecules are produced. Since out of 4 ATP, 2 ATP molecules are already consumed in the preparatory phase. So the net product of the glycolysis is 2 ATP plus 2 NADPH2. So the energy budget of glycolysis is very, very important. 2-mark and 3-mark question. The overall reaction of glycolysis is C6H12O6 plus 2 ADP plus 2 inorganic phosphate plus 2 NAD gives 2 molecules of pyruvic acid CH3CO COOH plus 2 ATP is formed, 2 NADH2 is formed. That is said to be overall net reaction of glycolysis is the important 2-mark and 3-mark question. So that is the glycolysis. Next we are going to see the link reaction or pyruvate oxidation. The 2 molecules of pyruvate which is formed in the glycolysis process, which is entered into the mitochondrial matrix. In aerobic respiration, this pyruvate with a coenzyme A, oxidation, decarboxylation taken place. Acetyl coenzyme by pyruvate dehydrogenase complex is formed. This reaction is irreversible and produces 2 molecules of NADH2 and 2 carbon dioxide molecule. So it is called a transition reaction. So the 2 molecule of pyruvic acid which is entered into the mitochondrial matrix from the cytoplasm. The pyruvate or pyruvic acid which is combined with the coenzyme A, which is oxidatively decarboxylated. The acetyl coenzyme A is oxidatively decarboxylated by the pyruvate dehydrogenase complex. It is an irreversible reaction, produce 2 molecules of NADH2 and 2 molecules of carbon dioxide. This process is known as transition reaction, or it is otherwise known as link reaction. The overall reaction of pyruvate oxidation or link reaction is 2 molecules of pyruvic acid plus 2 NAD plus 2 coenzyme A in the presence of pyruvate dehydrogenase complex plus magnesium ions. So this pyruvic acid combines with coacetyl enzyme A. At that time, 2 molecules of NADH2 plus 2 molecules of carbon dioxide is produced during link reaction. Pyruvate dehydrogenase complex consists of 3 distinct enzymes. One is pyruvate dehydrogenase, dihydrolipoyl transacetylase, dihydrolipoyl dehydrogenase, and 5 different coenzymes, that is TPP, thymine pyrophosphate, NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, FAD, flavin adenine dinucleotide, coenzyme A, and lipoate. So these are all the different enzymes which is present in the pyruvate dehydrogenase complex. Dear students, up to this we have completed glycolysis process and the 2 stages, preparatory and payoff phase, exos or triose phase. How they are maintaining the link reaction, everything we have seen in this video. Next, we will see in the next video class. God bless you. All the best, children.